Alright, let's see if the Perseus is in game yet. Alright, so this is the famous Levski we haven't seen in years. It's been years since we've been back here. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Alright, cool.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again.
Why do I have 2 whole C's? That's kind of weird.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome To the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
Interesting, the Polaris is gone.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Yay, my keybind work. Whoa, PTU. I'm gonna fly to the gate and just see what the gate looks like on this side because I've never seen it. Oh, I didn't notice this is a new song, isn't it? Alright, so this is the first time I've ever taken off in an 890 jump at Levski because I didn't have an 890 jump before when Levski existed. I don't think the 890 jump existed when Levski existed. The camera's freaking out. Let's see my hotel. Oh, my hotel's keybind needs work. Well, that's new. There's a little fire there. That's kind of cool. A ship taking off. Was that a ship? No, it's just a cutlass taking off. Oh, Jesus. Polaris. Wait. How does he have a Polaris and my Polaris isn't here? Oh, the frames are not good. It is beautiful, but man, it's like Grim Hex on steroids, but my frames are just not able to cope. So this was a pirate asteroid base when I first started playing Star Citizen, there was Grim Hex and there was Levski. This didn't look like this. It was on a moon. It was really an asteroid shaped like a moon, but basically it was a round object that had gravity, and the gravity was so intense that it was very common for big ships to crater into them just coming into land, because you would really have to slow down ahead of time. And Star Citizen used to be like that. You had to slow down way ahead of time, or you'd crater. Like the ships didn't have strong engines. Right, so this is the new system, Nyx. And there's just nothing here. It's just the Levski orbit and 2 portals, 2 jump gates. So let's go see what this jump gate looks like, because this is new, and the jump gates are pretty. That's a big design. So much there, like the volumetric clouds and all the asteroids, thousands of asteroids. I just don't see how that's ever going to perform well. We need like 2 more generations of computers and video cards for that stuff. How much does this ship cost in dollars? To buy it now is $1,000, I think. This ship doesn't really have any function in the game, but it was the first ship that had a hangar and a cargo bay, and you could put other ships in it. And I used to be a subscriber. For years, I was a subscriber. I think you paid $20 a month. And you got some like flair every month, and once a year you got a discount, and the discount was up to $100. So, you know, one of the things Star Citizen players do a lot is cope with our spending, saying we're investing or we got a deal or whatever. So I was like that, and I applied maximum discount. It may have been a maximum of $200, I forget, but this ship actually is the cheapest you can get it with real money. Which isn't really a flex, because it's still almost $1,000. It's hundreds of dollars. I think it's ridiculous. I spent thousands of dollars in a video game, but I mean, people have done that, right? Right, where is the jump gate? How do we find the jump gate? Why doesn't my head tracking work? So I have Toby. Not functioning. I'm not sure why. We'll look at that later. There should be a marker somewhere. Let's just fly towards the base. My decoupled doesn't work. Where is the jump gate? There she is. One of my biggest gripes in this game is like they really didn't put much thought at all into making the instruments work like they should. It's not rocket science. We have airplanes, we have spaceships that exist. There's models for like navigation and whatnot, and they just kind of did their own thing. It's not good. It's not good at all. There's no landing assist at all. Like you have this giant ship that's got to land vertically, and there's no instrumentation to do that. There's no night vision. There's no way to see it dark. If you're on a dark moon or planet and there's no ambient light or no solar light, you can't distinguish between the ground and the sky unless you do a ping. And when you ping, you only see it for a split second. You see that like kind of like laser frame, that scanning graphic. That's the only way you can see something at night. You have lights, but lights only work for like a couple hundred feet. earlier, I thought this jump gate would be different, and to be fair, it is different. There's some structure over there that I haven't seen before, but it's just a word cloud or whatever, and a gate. There's really not a lot of crazy designing to this. This is a new system, Nyx. This is like the next system, but there's nothing here. It's like, it feels really rushed. Like they just put the bones in. And I would hope that what they've done could be done really quickly, like in a couple days, or in a day, or a couple hours, because they literally have nothing here. It's just a couple jump gates and one POI that kind of existed before. Yay, we're standing. That's their way of traveling from system to system. A wormhole, or I mean, it's a wormhole is what it is. Right, I think my bed's here. This ship has a lot of wasted space. Now this is the captain's quarters. Maybe this is the executive suite, I don't know. We have knives. Where's the... Is this the oven? Microwave? you see on the bed? Let's see. No, it's a privacy mirror. Like right here is a privacy mirror. Funny. Of course, this is the ship that has the famous bar with a really badass window. I think it's here, right? Yep, this is the bar. You have all this space. I mean, this is pretty dope. Got a nice little dining area with another bar. It is pretty dope. I think they knocked it out of the park on sales with this thing, because they really gave people something that is over the top. I mean, this thing has so much design to it. And it's like, it feels like a ship. You know, you have below deck. You have like the crew level, and then you have the entertainment decks. It's very much like a cruise ship. Floor 0, crew and kitchen. I don't know about taking out. There's no service lift, so I don't know how they get the food up there. That door doesn't open for me. There's like the crew area. These are all the crew berths. Everybody's got their own bunk. Could have storage, but I guess they don't. Didn't mean to do that. Animations are so long. Yeah, it's $1,000 these days. So many crew berths. I think there's something crazy like 30 of them or 40 of them. I don't know. There's a lot. Big crew. These are the... It says EVA, but I think that's... Yeah, that's just suits go there. The crew's got a little game room. Is there another... Oh, there's no other room attached to this. Yay, that's where all the spacesuits go, which doesn't make a lot of sense because there's, well, I guess this is, I guess it does make sense. This is a hangar, and this thing's dope. Check this out. It's slow, but man, is it cool. Yeah, man, Foxy, people have spent like 40 grand on this game. I mean, yeah, I mean, number one, I'm stupid. Number two, I'm an original backer, so I kickstarted this 15 years ago. And there was a time where, you thought the game was going to be out next year, because that's what they told you every year. And they started coming out with ships that cost more and more money. So this is like the hangar. You can, land on here with a small ship, then you bring it down. And the engineering on something like this is incredible. It's attention to detail. That's why... Well, at first I thought it was attention to detail. A lot of it's just wasted space, but at first, that's why everyone was so in love with this game, and a lot of people still are. There's a turret there, there's a turret there. I think this is a turret. Yep, 2 turrets. That's a belly turret, that's a nose turret. More suits, right? Oh no, we're on the same side that we were on before. Let's go to the other side. You're a smart man or woman. It was easy when you're playing and doing all the new stuff, and they were telling us how the game was done and just polishing it this year, and for five or 6 years they told us the game was coming out, and then everything ended up being much more scammy. Weapons rack. I didn't even know there's weapons racks down here. See, I don't even pay attention to my own stuff. Weird spot for weapons racks. And there's a med bed here somewhere. It's right here. And this is the first med bed. Was in a ship, I think. Maybe the Carrack was first. You can lay down there and heal, or you can spawn there if you die. This is just a lot of shit. People went crazy for this. I think this, the Carrack in this, is when people like really started spending big money. When they're like, oh my god, look at my spaceship. I'm a starship captain. And a lot of it doesn't even do anything. A lot of it's just clever design, you know? It buys you that immersion. And that bought them... This is $1 billion game now. Alright, let's get on the PU. This is the PTU we're on. I think this is the escape pods, right? Oh no, the escape pods are... Oh, that's just elevator. Yeah, these are escape pods, and there's an escape pod, like an escape boat? Life raft? Life raft. Oh, here's the battle bridge. This is cool, but it's not very functional. It works, but it doesn't work well. The idea of a battle bridge, the concept is a luxury ship, but they've got a couple cool things that allow you to... Yeah, in fact, I run a Star Citizen community specifically because a lot of the development and a lot of the players whitewash this game, and like the Reddit and the official Discord, like they'll straight up ban you for talking about how unsatisfied you are, or if you use the scam word, you're in trouble, you know. So I think that's real shady business practice. Like Star Citizen absolutely whitewashes their game. Anybody that comes to play, I'm like, hey, this game's worth playing. It's dope, but don't spend more than like $100 or so. Like, you know, if you're rich, if you're driving a Ferrari, then you could afford to drop $1,000 or $2,000, and that's fine. But a lot of people cope and think that they're investing, or, you know, it's gonna be out this year, it's gonna be the greatest game ever, it's Second Life, and it's easy to get addicted to that. Like I did. I spent way too much money. But looking back, the money I spent, you know, maybe I spent $1,000 a year, which is a lot of money, but I also, you know, those nights that I stayed home and played Star Citizen, I'm in the entertainment world, and it's very common for me to go out and spend $200-300. So just staying home like 2 or 3 nights playing a video game, you know, justifies, air quotes going on here, justifies my personal spending. But I'm also a very unique person in that aspect. Hey, Booty Clapper's here. Oh, Booty Clapper, let me hop in Discord for you, bro. Speaking of that, this is a new player right here, Booty Clapper. Hugo, my last Oasis friend. How are you?
How we doing? Okay,
I'm gonna do a. Okay, hold on. Have you entered the game at all yet? Don't. Yeah, don't do. Back away. You don't want to do the tutorial. What am I buying next week at IAE? I'm hopefully not buying anything, Logan. I'm done spending. The tutorial is very time consuming. I mean, you could do it. Let me see where I'm at. Give me a second to load, and I'll tell you where to spawn. That way we're in the same place. It makes it a lot easier if you're in the same spot I am. Yeah, it's more than likely going to be Stanton, but again, just give me a minute to see where I am. IAE. So I have, my biggest thing right now is I have a lot of ships on buyback. So I have the Idris, I have the Polaris, I have the Perseus, I have the Kraken, and I have a lot of smaller ships. And recently I bought with credit the Apollo, all the new ones, right? All the new ones. I bought them all. So I got to melt those. And I'll probably, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of capital ship gameplay, but like having an Idris is nice sometimes when you're dealing with like whatever it is you're trying to do. But obviously my go-to that I'm gonna be playing as soon as it comes out is a Perseus. We'll see how that is. That of course is the new small capital old school gunship. It's like it's not a battleship because it's not large. It's not a destroyer because it's got big armor and armament. All right, let's see. Where am I at? I am at Lorville. Go to Lorville. So it's Stanton and then Lorville. You can go to EU. It doesn't matter, or USA. It's up to you. Whatever works for you. Yeah, that's fine. In general, so Star Citizen server performance is so bad that US and EU can interchangeably play back and forth on each other's servers, and you usually don't notice it. Space Marshal, yeah. I'm a wing commander, and I'm hoping to not go beyond that. Okay, so I'm going to exit and get on your server. Because you are launching for the first time, you don't have the option to join on me. So I'll back out and join on you. I'm going to put your comms in the streams because it's weird me talking to myself. Let's see if my stream deck recently broke pretty bad. That was interesting. They fixed it though. Booty Clapper 67. All right, I'm gonna grab a drink and a muffin while that loads. All right. Yeah, I can't believe. I logged in. I went to go get the Titan to make ammo, and it wasn't there, and my heart just sank. I can't believe I did that.
You can imagine how I felt, bro. That must have been taken in your private parts.
I mean, I don't really believe in like Destiny or anything like that. I don't recommend you stream this. You need all your computer power.
Oh, all right.
All right. So
it just said you see where I am.
Find the elevator and take it to the ground floor. I'm gonna invite you to party, and you'll accept.
All right. First
Oh,
person.
let me show you how to do that. Hit F1. Open your Moby glass.
Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. Let me cancel.
No, you're G.
So now I hit T from here.
Huh?
Like from the elevator.
Well, let's get in a party first. Hit F1.
Okay, F1.
Go down to comms. This is your Moby glass. This is where you get missions. It's how you talk to people. It's how you change your ships. You can access the map here. You can send money from the wallet. You repair, rearm, fuel under the landing tab. You get your missions under contracts. But click on the comm panel. Then click on the friends tab.
Friends.
And you should see my name on the left-hand side, right?
Yep.
Right click and invite to party. There we go.
Did it.
Now, find the elevator and take it to the lobby. Oh,
Alright.
you're never mind. You're in your ship hangar.
Yeah.
So there's a terminal in front of you. You can pull your ship out and take a
Yeah,
look
yeah,
at it.
I pull my ship. I got the Mustang.
Okay. If you want to hop in it and take it for a flight or just learn how to crash for the first time, it's natural.
No, I already, like yesterday. I went on the commander whatever, commander star something, and I got into the free flight, and I managed to, fiddle with the controls. Now I know how to interact, how to free view, how to go in third person, how to deploy the landing gear, the features that has like the features that this thing has: radar, shield generator,
Nice.
power level of everything, the engines, the shields, the weapons.
Okay. Perfect. I'm on my way there. It'll be a minute or two. I gotta cross the. You think there'll be a full
Yeah.
wipe when 4.4 released? It's 4.4 Nix. That'll be interesting, right? Because previously there's been wipes because they brought on new technology, like a new database or server meshing or whatever, where they they couldn't migrate the database supposedly. So I would think it's possible for them not to wipe, but I also think from a business standpoint they like to wipe because that tends to drive more ship sales. They're very ship sale centric. I mean, it's their primary focus is ship sales, right?
The small hangar below. Shit.
And they are pretty incompetent when it comes to managing their database. Like, there's a lot of fundamental problems in this game. And, like, the game's not built like a normal game developer would build something. Like, people build modular, stable code and then build upon it. And they just never did that. They hacked this shit from the start. I mean, look at the look at the train we're on and how it's glitching and bouncing around. Like, some basic functions that have existed for years don't work very well. So it's quite possible that they botch it up.
Yeah, look at this beauty.
Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
Yeah, but that doesn't really affect them. The only thing that affects them is creating the new whale ship. And it's such a unique thing. I mean, Booty Clapper 67 here is seeing the game for the first time, and he's in love. And rightfully so. It's cool to get into the game. It's beautiful, right? Even though the engine, like, we look at the textures and the detail, like, it's dated now. It's now, this is surpassed with the modern game engines. Battlefield 6, what's the other one everyone's playing? Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is a gorgeous game. The tech in Arc Raiders is next gen. Star Citizen is not next gen. So
Please visit us again.
it is becoming dated, but it's easy to fall in love with because it's a spaceship game, and the spaceships are beautiful. Absolutely. So,
Your insurance claim
I
has
think
been
they're
sent.
financially still doing well. They're doing better than they've ever done before.
Your insurance claim has been thank
And
you.
I used to say every year, oh, this is the year they start losing money, and then they double it, and they double it again. Like, they are absolutely becoming popular culture. Let's take
One thing, how do I enable the
Vehicle
beetle
selected.
mode?
Stand by.
the
Your
what?
vehicle has been
The beetle mode on the plane, like on the ship.
Beetle mode?
I
Oh,
yeah,
VTOL.
beetle
You
mode.
don't need to worry about that on small ships. You really don't need to worry about it in any ship. So let's do this. Are you flying right now, or are you in your hangar?
I mean, in my hangar.
Okay. We're gonna go do some missions.
Yeah, I also know that I got a small cargo bay. I think I can fit in here 3 boxes.
You don't need to do a wipe, but I wouldn't be surprised if the competency requires it. All right, turn around. Come to me. I know you like your new ship, but let's use something that can make us be a little safer for us. Follow me.
Okay, let me
No, where you going?
let me
Come here.
return it.
Okay.
Will I return it?
Yeah, you can. I mean, so insurance is not a big deal on small ships. Like, it's free basically, and you get a new ship. I just realized it's supposed to be Super Jeff. I am Super Jeff.
Yo, that's some nice looking armor.
Yeah, we'll get you some stuff. Come on in. Yeah. All right.
Do you mean this is not a combat? So like,
So we are going to be doing an event on November 20th when they start. Oh, where's my Apollo? When they start the whole Twitch shop thing, I have a huge Discord, and we're going to try and get people together and do that. So make sure you join StarCitizenDiscord.com. Click on my Discord link. Yada yada yada. What am I doing? I'm pulling a RSI Apollo, right? Yeah, RSI Apollo.
oh, I got a gun with me. Didn't know I spawned with a gun.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
All right, let's get you some basic stuff. Yeah, you start with a gun. Here, let's get you some stuff. Come over here to the terminal. First,
Yo, how
let's
do
that.
I unshield the gun? Because I don't want to be like, you know, be talking to people with a handgun in my.
Yo, check it out. Hold R.
Holding R.
Okay, so we're in a base, and this base has a hard armistice upstairs, meaning you can't pull a gun, you can't shoot it. When you come to a hangar, you can shoot. If you click on this terminal,
I know.
drag everything that you have on your person to your local, and that'll take everything off.
Alright.
So start with your gun, then put your helmet, and then put your flight suit. Put it all.
All right.
Oh, actually, leave your flight suit on. Never mind. I don't have anything here.
Yeah.
I thought
Okay,
this was my home
gun.
base, but I guess it's not. Damn it.
My helmet.
No. Stop. Don't do it.
Oh yeah, my helmet. I need my helmet.
Yeah, just keep everything. In fact, put your gun back on. I thought
Right.
that this was my base where I started, where I have a lot of stuff, but it's not. So we're gonna go get you some stuff.
Okay then. No.
Oh, what was that?
Yo.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
is
this thing.
stuff. But I'm
Look at
dyslexic,
this
so it's
thing.
backwards. All right, come on in. Let's go. Sorry.
What
I'm
do we
munching
ask
on
from,
breakfast
like the
muffins.
ramp or the elevator?
So check it out. You open the ramp. When you're with another player, the game's a little slow as far as the engine. Like, most of the time you're running 5 to 10 FPS server side. So if we're running next to each other, it's very common to get into trouble. Maybe getting glitched into the ship frame. Come with me into
Pushing
this
ramp.
medical room. So when you're in a ship or you're around me, just be a little cautious. Don't be over bullying, and just keep in mind. What I tell people is like, what you see on the screen as far as me happened 2 seconds ago. So if you're running right behind me, a lot of times I'll stop and you'll continue, and then you'll push me into a wall. So just be cognizant of that. So on this panel, click F to use. Click on
Says
regeneration, and then click
Yeah.
on transfer imprint. And what that does is that sets your spawn to this ship. So
Confirmed.
the ship has 6 med beds, and the med beds use an ammo called med gel. So all you gotta do is lay down, and you can heal yourself and whatnot. But make sure to pick a med bed, and we'll only use that med bed. So those med beds will be a healing med bed, and the other med beds will save all the gel for spawns.
All right.
So we'll take that
I'm gonna
first
save-
med bed on the right, which I think is number 3, and that'll be the one we use for healing. Okay.
All right.
If you want to,
Oh, boy.
when a ship is flying, if you're just standing in the ship, you could theoretically fall out, or you could fall. And
Yeah.
falling could cost you, like, you literally fall out of the ship. Like, in some ships, if you're walking on the stairs, you could just literally fall outside the ship, which could be bad, because when you're doing multi-crew stuff, that can, cause delays.
Yo, do you want me to hop on the turrets? Oh no, I'm already manning the guns.
Yeah, you don't shoot anything.
No, I'm not gonna shoot.
So as a general rule of thumb, make sure you're sitting in a seat when we're underway, or just go prone. Laying down in the ship can do the same thing. But you don't want to, as a general rule of thumb, I mean, I know you're new and you want to check out all the ships, and that's fine. But as a general rule of thumb, do that when the ship is stationary, okay?
All right.
It'll avoid a lot of problems if you stick to that. policy. All right, so if you hit F1 and you click on contracts, you'll see all the stuff we can do. We're
What,
gonna
what,
go
what, what do you say? What do I hit?
F1,
F1?
and then click on contracts at the bottom. And this is how you make money. These are the missions.
Tracks. I got.
Let me go over it real quick with you, because you and I will be seeing the same thing. Wikilo is a trader where you can farm for items to get things in the game. There are some extreme things you can get, like a $1,000 ship that'll take you a month to farm. And there's little things like armor or guns. Investigation is just that. It's look for things. And it looks like most of the investigation missions are going to be in a ASD facility. You'll learn about those later. Mercenaries, basic stuff like killing animals, or maybe going to a bunker and killing pirates, or maybe clearing a site. Gang has settled into, okay, so we're going to do this one. I'm sharing the mission. Get out of the Moby Glass, hit escape to close the Moby Glass. I'm going to share a mission. When I do that, you'll see Superfedges shared, blah, 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 contract shared, or whatever at the top, and you'll press left bracket to accept it. I'm sharing now. Do you see that share?
Yep. Where's accepted?
Okay. So now once you've accepted it, if you go under contracts and accepted, you should see the mission, and on the bottom you'll see untracked track. If you click on untracked, then you click on track, and that should put a marker on your HUD showing you where the mission is. Sometimes the marker gets bugged. If it gets bugged, just simply turn it on and off.
On track. Okay, yeah. I got it. What can I interact? Enter remote turret. Open exterior. Exit. External lights on.
Just munching on my muffin.
Engine on. So, when I'm sitting here, can you lend me the controls just in case you want to do something else on the ship?
That depends. Different ships are different. There are ships where you can control it from the right seat.
So I'm just seeing the ship and it's beautiful, bro. Lightning details.
Engineering doesn't actually work in this patch. However, the next patch has engineering, where there'll be a lot of functions that you can do as the right seat. And that's a very sought after patch. People have been waiting for engineering for years. And there's going to be like fire, and you can turn, like, it's going to get pretty. Basically, the goal is to make bigger ships require multi-crew to be functional. So there's a lot of people with really big ships.
Yes.
And like right now, like one of the biggest ships in the game, you can solo fly it around. And it's kind of like not balanced when a solo can fly around a capital ship by himself and blow up everybody else. It's like there's like one person flying Battlestar Galactica around, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Charlie? All right, here we go. I had Battlefield 6 on Twitch, so I'm multi-streaming across Twitch, YouTube, and all that. I'm only doing it for the Citizen Con, or IAE. I had my Twitch showing that I was playing Battlefield 6. many people to fly the Pioneer with efficiency? Pioneer, good question. We don't know. Pioneer's the crafting ship, right? That's another one I have in buyback. I've got the OG one with the land claim too. Big industrial ships will be interesting, like the Orion, the Pioneer, the Endeavor. Man, I forgot about all those ships. It's been so long. I used to be so excited because I had the Endeavor Master set, but yeah, base building's the next big thing. Base building is definitely the next big thing. So for some reason, normally you can jump right to the mission. For some reason, I couldn't jump to this one. It happens, so I'm flying in manually. Oh, we gotta turn on our boo-boo lights, our Wawa lights. Let's see, where's our Wawa lights? Oh, there we go. All right, Wawa lights on.
What is this contract about?
The contract is to kill bad guys. Pirates have taken over a security bunker, and we have to go kill them.
All right. Is this camp where there's like a huge turret and you need to land in a specific way so the turret doesn't kill your ship?
Maybe.
And you gotta go in.
It may be one of those.
All right, because I've seen this famous YouTuber. So I like it went on a phase when I had like the shittiest PC that couldn't handle any other game beside Minecraft. And I was looking at Star Citizen, just being envious that all these people have this great PC and they are able to play Star Citizen. And I just saw this famous YouTuber. He has about 2 million subscribers, and he was doing like a bunch of mercenary missions. He was showing everything off. It was so funny and so fucking beautiful. I'm low-key thrilled about this. One thing, quick question. Can I kill the mercenaries that we are going to face with my gun, or?
I'm not sure how it's going to roll out. We'll just see how it works. A lot of these we can use the ship's weapons to kill, but you got to be careful. So there is a law system. In the top left-hand side, see the eyeball?
On the top left side on the eyeball, yeah.
So that means we're in a comm array. If you commit a crime, murder, or destruction of a vehicle, or assault, you get a charge. Once you get crime stat 3, you become huntable by other players as a bounty. And once you hit crime stat 3, if you're killed by a bounty hunter or a police NPC, you go to jail.
Yeah, and you gotta escape and shit.
You can hack your crime stat or pay off your crime stat, but it's expensive.
Yeah, Yeah,
So
on the
listen,
specific stations.
I'm going to show you what a bad guy looks like, and it's pretty simple. The bad guys look bad, and they have guns and will shoot at you. The good guys are usually civilians that cower when they see you. If they're civilians, you know, a lab coat technician who's running away with no gun in his hand, don't shoot him.
No, trust me. I got some.
If it's an evil-looking
Protocol.
guy with glowy eyes shooting you, shoot him back. And occasionally the game glitches out and doesn't do the right thing there, but for the most part, it's correct.
No, trust me. I played. How's it called? Ready or Not, basically the police game where you had multiple civilians.
Okay,
in
so
the
it's
middle
like Tarkov, but
of-
police.
Yeah.
And Tarkov was like that
pretty
too,
serious
right? If you were a
experience.
scav, you couldn't shoot another scav. But, well, I mean, you could shoot another scav, but then you aggro all the other scavs. God,
Okay,
I
am
haven't
I
played
into
Tarkov
the-
in so long.
Oh, I'm on the remote turret. Mm-hmm. Interact, look. Can I shoot once into the air? Just to see how the thing behaves?
What?
Like the turret. Can I shoot the turret into the air once?
Yeah. I mean, we're in nav mode. You can't shoot.
Oh, yeah, right. You got the save mode, right? You can enable weapons and disable weapons.
Well, we go like 5 times as fast in nav. We're doing 1,000 meters a second. If I switch to gun mode, we only do like 150 meters a second.
Oh, right. But isn't this thing energy, or are they kinetic rounds?
Those are CFs, I believe. Yeah, those are CFs, which is it's one of the better lasers. That's like the meta laser to have. It's good speed, good damage.
Oh, alright.
Where's our music at? I love the music in this game. Oh. There we go. Turn the volume up a little bit. That may be a little too high. I got it super loud.
Yo, this is some nice turning speed. I can do some serious anti-airing here. I think it's going to be pretty easy to hit ships.
Yeah, for the most part. You just gotta put your cross on the lead pip and pull the trigger. It'll be green if you can hit them.
Have you ever played War Thunder?
Yes.
Okay,
I
yeah.
was just talking about the other day. I used to play War Thunder when I was like doing stuff, and I would just fly the bombers, and I'd just kind of put it in a mouse flight, optimal climb towards the target, get close, drop my bombs to get the points, and I got to the jet era doing that, like just kind of on the side.
I mean, yeah, but it must have taken like ages.
Yeah, like weeks or whatever. Alright, Toby works. Hey, do I have Steam turned on? Let me turn Steam off if it's on. Yep. Maximize frames. Oh, now I can
Oh, yeah,
jump
let me-
to... That's such... I can jump to our target now. That's crazy. That's Star Citizen for you.
Auto drive is now on.
We flew here for like 10 minutes, and then I could jump in the last like minute of flight.
Auto drive is now off.
So around 10 km, we'll go to. Here, case in point, there's no instruments in order to see. I just scan, and you pretty much gotta spam scan in order to see.
Okay.
When we get
access-
close, it'll give us some sort of warning on the screen. It'll either tell us that we're entering bad guy territory or good guy territory, and that's how you know if you're gonna get
If I
shot
can
at
shoot
or
or
not.
not.
Yeah, it gives a little HUD warning. There's another ship here, another player ship. Don't shoot it, because it'll be a crime. if
Yeah,
you
don't
do.
worry.
And I see one off to the side, so I'm gonna kind of head to that one, because more than likely, that means that you can't get close. Let's get our ship.
Shields on.
Oh, power triangle doesn't work. That's not good. Let me fix that. Those work, but that doesn't work. Interesting. Options, keybinds, joystick. Target, radar, scanning, mining. Where's power? Power. So engine should be down. Shield should be right. That should work. Maybe it's because you're in the seat.
Do you want me to hop off?
Oh, you're good. Let's do it with my mouse. I have power keybinds set for my joystick and they don't work, so I assume it's because you're in the seat. And that's just, there's a lot of dumb little problems like that are not consistent across ships. And most certainly we have to park off to the side because there is
A turret.
well, just because I see the other guy. Oh no, they're pretty close though. There's a ship right on
Is the
top.
player like the little, how's it called? Wait, let me zoom in.
You can shoot now, just don't shoot at these ships.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so we're
I
at
see the ships now.
Ninetales controlled area. So Ninetales are bad guys, so I'm gonna pull over here. Probably gonna get
Alright.
shot at.
Welcome to Swiss Industries. Enjoy. System check.
Oh god.
Yep.
I
Oh
fell
shit.
down.
What?
Oh, you're operating a light. Can you get out of that seat for a minute?
Yes, sir.
Wait, is that a light or is that? I'm pretty sure that's a part of my wing.
I hopped off.
Yeah, you were stopping me from being able to use my lights for some reason. I don't. Another just weird quirk. Where's the bunker at?
How do I go prone?
So the bunker is absolutely shooting at
Shields
us.
attached. Coming
Let's put our
replaced.
ship down here.
Alright, let me get my gun in hand.
See, this is one of the problems I have too. Like, there's no instruments to help us do this. It's like you just gotta kind of figure it out.
Engines are off.
Can I loot the bad guy armor?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, that's why I had you just come, because there's no point in buying stuff when you just get it from the bad guys. And I've got a boomstick. Alright, so we want to make sure we close the door behind us. That's kind of rule number one. Protect egress on your ship is rule number one. Well, rule number one is don't trust anybody. Rule number two is protect egress on your ship. So we close. And the base should be in front of us.
The turrets on the bunker doesn't shoot at person, right? Just ships.
Yeah, they only shoot things that fly.
Right, marvelous.
Booty Clapper has left the medevac.
You like my name, huh?
No, I don't, but that's all you, dog. What's up, Alexander? Wait, toying with them? What do you mean?
Is the mic working now?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Well, Hugo here is playing for the first time, so we're doing a bunker to get him some armor.
Armor. Okay.
Just like, you know, his first kit. Fisher Price, my first kit.
I feel like we should either get him into like his first ever true space battle. That's more.
Maybe, I mean, he definitely needs a kit first, and we woke up in Lordville and I didn't have inventory there, so I figured the first thing I'd do is take him to the bunker to grab something. You're being good citizens, the Bobber. Yeah, I am. I usually am not a good citizen.
Hey, do we got a flashlight or something?
T is your helmet light.
Alright. That's what I wanted.
Now, in PvP, I don't recommend using a light. But,
Yeah, because that makes you like super visible.
yeah. And if you notice, like I have all kinds of lights and stuff on my armor. But
Yeah.
at distance, I don't really, like I light up here, but when I get to a distance, probably at like 50 feet, that kind of goes away.
Yeah. You're no longer like your light is no longer visible at 20 meters.
Yeah, there's other armors that have like decor lighting on them when you're up close that don't show up at a distance. There is an armor or two that makes you look like a glow stick even at distance. You want to avoid those IMO. And Bob,
Yeah, what is that
typically
ship?
I have
That ship-
alt accounts
that
for my
ship
bad guy
is completely
stuff. I try not to I don't bad guy too hard on my main. All right. That's for my bad guy friends. If you're ever interested in bad guy stuff, hit me up.
This time I want to be the good guy.
Why do you want to be the good guy?
I want to be the good guy.
Well, he's new. He wants ships and stuff, so it makes sense. Like, look, if you could just take people's ships and become yours, then being a bad guy would be really profitable. But being a bad guy is not. I wish they would make being a bad guy profitable. How is that ship there?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's completely open.
I guess the nine-tail
think
bunkers aren't shooting at you right now, or maybe the turret. So the other thing that can happen is you could blow the turrets up. So it is possible that there's no turrets here. Although I see one right there.
No, they might be destroyed. But they might not look like they're destroyed, but they're still on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not flight capable.
There's and you may want to be careful because you don't want to aggro. I've got a sniper rifle. Don't run at NPCs in a noob suit with an arc light pistol.
Alright.
NPCs are notoriously good at aiming, shooting from the hip at distance. It's not fair what they can do.
Yo, there's a tank on the back of that ship.
No, that's a.
Yo, I remember that plane. That plane has the biggest bomb on the game.
No, that's a Star Runner. It has no bombs.
Oh no, yeah.
And that's not a tank. That's like it's a rover. It's a fast rover. Cyclone is what it's called.
I don't know why it looked like a tank from the distance.
Or the wheels are kind of tready. I mean, they do look they're armored or whatever. That's just like a Moon River wheel, you know.
Can I steal it? Yeah.
You probably can, but there's no point.
Right. If I'm not wrong, there's almost around 2 NPCs on the entrance.
Or 2 NPCs at the entrance.
Alright, my memory doesn't fail.
And why is it that no one plays Dune anymore? Has that game just died or something?
Dune?
Yeah.
It was kind of shallow. Like the PvP was shallow. Like, you know, it was really cool at first. It's super immersive. Like the missions, all that were great. You're aggroing people, but buddy.
Yeah, but like, well, like, not very fun, I
Kill the
guess.
guy.
For
Yeah,
in the
endgame
long run.
sucked. The PvP,
No,
the,
let me
PvP
grab-
the
let me
desert
grab
sucked. Hugo, come to me.
I'm
Come
grabbing.
to this guy right here. Come to me right here.
Come in.
Hold F and loot, and just take his entire kit. When you
No,
go
right.
to
So it's
loot,
just-
you want. Hold on, give us a second, please.
Yeah.
When you go to loot, click on the loot. Hold F, click on loot, and then the bottom right, click on swap view, and then you can literally just click on his armor pieces, and it'll go to you.
Like, swap you. Where?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, swap you. Yeah, got you.
Yeah, that's how you swap from his body to yours.
All right.
So you have a light armor kit on now. If you hold R, it'll put that gun on your back, and then pick up this other gun. Once you get out of the
Alright.
inventory.
Switch view. I press R.
Hold
Oh, I
on.
can re-swap it.
You're not wearing a helmet that allows you to breathe here. Put your other helmet back on quickly.
All right.
I
Swap
guess
view
it,
then.
it doesn't. Wait. It doesn't matter. We're on Hurston. You'll get a better kit.
All right, gotcha.
You'll be dead
Then I
now.
play.
So you have to be cognizant of that. Come here. Hold R to put away that gun. Now pick up this gun. Oh, you
Why would
have
I pick
light
two
armor,
guns?
so you can only carry one.
Oh, this thing has a sight.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Didn't notice.
Now, just like Tarkov or any other game, you can't get loot tunnel vision. The NPCs will absolutely kill you.
Yeah.
So, you know, you gotta either clear or you gotta bring the loot to cover. One way to do that is with a tractor beam. We'll get you one. We'll try and find one here. The two things you'll want on you at all times is a tractor beam and a med gun.
All right.
And maybe a pistol at minimum.
Yeah, pistols are kind of overrated, especially if you're wearing medium armor. But you do want to know about med pen. Press 4 to pull out a med pen. You have one on you. It's a
Yeah, I know.
consumable.
I already saw it.
Okay,
I
don't
already
use
saw
it. Long press to put it away. All right, cool. NPCs are really easy to kill because the server technology sucks. And they're really laggy, so there's usually not a challenge. When the servers are good, NPCs can absolutely decimate you. But you can literally run up to them and middle mouse click. See what I just did?
Yeah, just knocked them out.
Well, it kills them. You're correct in that what's supposed to be happening is knocking them out, but it kills them. So search this guy and see if he's got ammo for your
Be careful,
gun.
be careful.
Or
To the front.
they're above us. Follow me. Get under cover. A lot of times it makes sense just to run and middle mouse click. All right, let's clear his bunker real quick, 'cause I need to get some hydration. Shot there.
Decimated. Right, this is medium kit armor, right?
This is heavy. Get that
Okay.
whole thing, backpack, all that jazz.
All right, loot. Change view. Heavy armor. Yes, Sirski. I'm built like a tank. All right. Loot.
Oh, Jesus.
What is it?
Three pops. Lots of them. Are you at the lower deck? Stay at the lower deck.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think someone else's
No.
mission spawned here.
No, let me look at the weapons this guy has. Okay, he has a pretty big weapon. I'ma get it.
You can carry 2 weapons now. You have the bigger armor, so you can put that weapon.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
your
I know, I
back.
know.
Okay. You got it,
I'm
nice.
just getting the max. I'm just getting the max. And the EpiPens. You know, like the health pens or whatever.
Mhm.
Just in case you get in a bunch of ammo for the bigger gun.
Just wondering, does this mean like that Nyx comes out in like 5 days, even though Nyx doesn't look like it's
I know, right?
Nyx doesn't look like it's supposed to be deliverable at least by the end of this year.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, man.
Yo,
just-
this armor looks sick.
Alright,
God damn.
Let's get out of here. We're on a timer. So look, this is
Oh,
a
yeah.
box. This is a lootable box. There's gonna be lootable boxes around here that you can find good stuff. I already took the med gun and ammo out of it for you. But that's kind
Alright.
of one of the things we look for. And the exit, this is the exit. It always looks the same on these bunkers.
Yeah, I know. The bunkers are always the same layout.
Yeah.
Most
well,
of the
there's
time.
variations of them, but it's all the same modules. And that's how the stations are too. That's how a lot of objects in Star Citizen are. They built this like procedural generation machine that uses modules, but then combines them in different ways. End game fell off. If you get on the turrets, sorry, Bobber, I was not paying attention. I don't really do orgs. I run a Discord that is just for people to play.
Right,
So
G
civilian
grenade.
there, but not civilian here. Civilian here too. See how he's cowering?
Yeah, I know.
Let's see if we can take this buggy.
So we don't have to run.
Exactly. Although getting on this ship, the base may shoot at it the second I step on it. So if that happens, run away from it.
Alright. Okay, seems like we're good. How do I climb?
Watch out, I'm coming
Okay.
down. Get out of the way.
Yeah, I'm getting out of the way.
Target land systems. System check.
For some reason, the turrets on the bunker are shooting the ship.
Yeah, let's get away from it. They do that, like I said.
Yeah, but it wasn't shooting at it like
Everything
10
in this
seconds
game
ago.
takes. Yeah, that's how the servers are, man. They're really laggy. Iron. Interesting. There's like hand minables here. Oh no, they're boxes. What? That's weird.
Wait, I mean, we can take the tractor beam, right?
It's not worth it.
I also know that there's some mining stuff. You can mine diamonds.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff.
You can mine
in there.
everything.
Yeah, mining's a big game loop that a lot of people do. Why is this thing so slow? It must be damaged.
I don't know.
Really slow. Wow.
I mean, better than running.
Yes, it is better than running. Let's see, unless this is the, I mean, honestly, before they were super fast, and maybe that one's broken. I'll lay down in a med bag because I'm kind of messed up.
I'm 69% health. Do I use a med pen or do I lay down on the med?
Lay down. Med pens are for. So, oh, here.
Emergency.
Let me give you this too. Come here. Okay. Here, I'm gonna drop a med gun. Pick that up and equip it.
Alright. The med gun is to heal other people and yourself, right?
Yep.
And it's fueled by med gel instead of the pens.
Yep, I got some med gel for you too once you figure out how to pick that up.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was looking at your med gun, like, thinking of, you know, maybe he only has...
Hold R to holster it. That's okay that you dropped your pistol. You don't need it anymore.
Yeah,
Hold
I
F at
got...
store. You don't need to equip med gel as ammo. It'll load it from your backpack. And one med gel goes a long way.
Yeah, you lay in it first. It would be so funny if I just shot you in the head.
Alright, so just lay down the
There's
med
friendly
bed.
fire in here, right?
Yes, do not shoot me.
Yeah. Just, I wasn't thinking about it.
You also can get yourself in a pickle because crime stat. And a lot of team members will laugh while they charge you for assault.
Hey, medical care.
You're going to jail, bud.
Engines are on. Take off complete.
Hey, what is happening?
Landing gear raised.
Let me see. Alright.
You turn my lights off. Hit L.
Alright.
Shields are off.
That's annoying that the co-pilot sitting in a seat turns off lights and the pilot can't control him anymore. What a dumb thing to have happen.
Wait, maybe I can sit on the bed instead of sitting here. You take control.
It doesn't
I'm just
matter.
wondering how. Like, I'm just wondering how engineering is going to be now.
Buggy AF, probably.
Yeah, but is it really gonna save your ship from like death or soft death? If that makes any sense. Let's say your ship is soft death or something, like components to it at least. Can you fix it up and make it so you can go back to work? Really? Okay, with landing pad, yeah, but let's say you do it with a tool when you're out in space and someone just soft effed you. So it won't be fixable with like a repair tool?
I don't think so. I don't think you'd be able to carry that much. Like, think about it. You're trying to paint your entire car with one spray bottle. Like, it just doesn't work. You need a 5-gallon bucket, you know, like the RMC or whatever.
Yeah,
And
that's
on
why
top-
you would have like an
on top
SU
of
box
it,
full of it.
Eventually, it's going to be not just one generic material. It's going to be a bunch of materials. So, like, I don't think it'll be easy. It's probably possible, but I don't think it'll be easy to unsoft death your ship.
So let's say your Idris gets soft after something.
You're not going to be able to fix an Idris with a handheld tool, dude.
No, but like, if you have like multiple people with like handheld like things.
Dude, that's theory crafting beyond what they probably have planned at this point.
Yeah, but
one thing.
technically you need to just like repair the components, don't you?
I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. The mechanics don't exist.
So I might need to hop off because I'm gonna eat. Can I log off inside of your ship?
You can literally just hit escape, exit to menu, and you'll disappear. As long as you're not in combat, which you're not.
Alright, perfect. Marvelous. Okay then, see you in an hour and a half.
Alright, man, later. He's gone.
Oh. I think you kicked the wrong person. Or was that meant to be happening?
Huh?
I think you kicked the wrong person.
I didn't kick him. He was leaving.
Oh. Yeah.
I can't
Okay.
bedlog. That's weird. Yeah, like a lot of those mechanics just don't. This dev team doesn't know what they're doing. Like it's one day they're like, oh, we're gonna do this, and they try, and then they have to come up with.
Okay.
Like literally everything has been tier 0 for a very long time. It's just recently that some things got out of tier 0 and got more in-depth mechanics.
So more like tier 1 or something.
Yeah, basically. I mean, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people are frustrated because we're promised this and that, and then they rush to get it. It's the theory is they rush to get it implemented so they can legally say they did it, They rush to get Nixon so they can say they have another system. That may be, I mean, this is far-fetched, but rushing to get Nixon may be just so they can say, hey, we got a third system in this year. Even though the system's not done, they can say 2025, we delivered it, And barely functional doesn't matter as long as from a developer standpoint, you deployed it. And that's just a bad way. I think it's a bad way to do development, but, that's kind of been their MO for a while. Let's see what's going on with is there anything on the website? Countdown to IAE 2955. That's the big ticket.
Yeah, it's happening in 5 days.
I'm just looking.
It's happening on.
I'm reading the
it's
website.
Happening on 20. Yeah.
Expand your universe. 5 days, 2 hours. So it'll happen at noon Eastern time.
Yeah.
RSI's first, which is interesting because RSI is Perseus Day.
Perseus, Hermes, and Salvation.
Don't miss a thing. Sign up now. I'm already signed up. Why did you tell me to sign up when I'm already signed up? What does sign up now do?
Just gives a
Description box.
Yeah, basically that.
They spend so much time with these graphics. I wonder how they make this. They must just put it in Blender, right? And have the ships fly around? Do they have some sort of like custom game engine that they can dictate animation paths? Because this is very Battlestar Galactica, like the camera shake and the snaps and zooms that they do. That really was kind of first seen in the sci-fi show Battlestar Galactica. What a great show too. Like they do that snap zoom and how they change the focus of the camera. That's got to be in like a Blender. It's got to be. I would love to play in that environment and make my own little animations. That'd be dope. Because you just put the ship in and you set an animation path and speed and whatever, and then you play around with the camera. That'd be fun.
I'm just wondering. GTA 6 got delayed again. Do you think Squadron might be happening before GTA?
Who knows, man? I think that CIG has a real problem because since this project has started, there's been a shift towards consumer laws that do not favor games like this that are not released and accepting money. And I think CIG has crossed the line several times in what they provide and what they promise, like, as far as false advertising. And then CIG moved to Europe, which Europe has way more stricter consumer protection laws. So I think that there is a underlying motivation for CIG to do certain things because they are legally obligated to do that. And their budget last year, there was like, I think it was like $60 million was assigned to legal, and I think there was a big lawsuit. And they're in danger of more of that happening. And the problem with CIG is, even though this is a great game and a big game, a $1 billion game at this point, they're burning all the money they're making. So they're doing record numbers right now. They're doing very good, and hopefully they're not scaling their spending up, because like last year or the year before, last time we saw the actual numbers, they burned $150 million in a year.
What?
And, yeah, that's their burn rate. Their burn rate's so high that if they stop making money, they're bankrupt in like 6 months. And that's a scary thing, you know. Like, you made so much
how
money.
they're gonna make?
You should have banked some of that money to keep the project going for years and years and years. And they didn't do that. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about that.
They could sell the tech to other games that make it like so you have a deal or something that.
I mean, that's a whole lot of cope, because their engine sucks. They can barely get the engine to work for themselves, and their tools are dated. You know, the thing about the engine they have, this is all CryEngine, and when they went to Lumberyard and then became quote Star Engine, there's a Crysis CIG lawsuit. Amazon bought Crysis and settled for CIG on behalf of CIG. Well, CIG hired most of the Crysis devs. Like, that company disappeared, and those guys got absorbed in the CIG. And they're the ones that made this, quote, Star Engine. You know, they just basically improved the engine for CIG. But most of those devs got fired or quit or moved on. So they don't really have a skilled engine team. And the thing is, like, engines like Unreal and Unity have multiple games funding them, multiple AAA titles. They have entire dev teams that, you know, they're spending $1 billion a year on. So it's like CIG is a race car company, and they may have the fastest race car 5 years ago, but it's starting to get dated. And the new guys are still innovating and inventing and coming up with new stuff. So eventually the new guys are going to surpass CIG. And without CIG doing something about that, they're going to fall behind. Their tech is going to become not as good as everyone else. And you already see that. If you go play Arc Raiders and look at the beautiful scenery and background and environment, it surpasses Star Citizen's engine tech by a lot. The lighting is gorgeous. The sound, everything in Arc Raiders is amazing. And that's what a next generation game looks like. And it's only going to get better. So they really have, I mean, who knows? They can make so much money that they could possibly build their own engine better, but it's just hard for one single game to build an engine. Like, there's no examples of an engine surpassing the status quo. And I don't think these guys can do it. And they also don't seem to be a good enough dev team. Like, quite frankly, they can't do anything right. They struggle. They struggle on everything. They get it done, but they get it done with an insane amount of spending and doing it many, many times. And then they break that the next time they do something else.
Yeah, but can't they, like, I don't know, switch to Unreal Engine or something like that?
Yeah, I doubt that's possible. I mean, it'd be interesting if it is. And I think now that would be the move. Like, Unreal would absolutely customize their engine for the game. But the other thing is Unreal wants royalties, and CIG is all about the money. I don't think they would want to give anyone money. They want to own the engine themselves. So we'll see. I think it's a flawed business model. And obviously, they've taken way too long to do what they've done. We'll see how they do. You know, it's like...
Didn't they say they had, like, a Genesis engine or something?
They always got some fancy tech name, you know, iCache and socks and all this. There's always some buzzword tech that they're selling us. So that's the thing they're doing. We've done something never been done before. We made a database. Yeah, Casey, I'm talking about Star Citizen. Oh, I got a Vara mask. I forgot about those.
Yeah, so technically they lied then that they have a new engine.
Whoa! Don't say Chris Roberts lied. You don't understand game development. It's a meme at this point. I'm very aware what it is. Crisis. It's CryEngine.
Yeah. What are like good multiplayer games now these days? Want to have some fun. Yeah, but I don't want like something that is like Dune, just hype for like a few weeks and months and then like just dead afterwards. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, I know I play sometimes Battlefield 6, but nothing like, I don't know, like GTA mix
I
or
don't have
something.
many things to say about Star Citizen only because I've been a backer since start. One of the few devs that have made it off the backer list. One of the few devs that made it off the backer list. I've been a backer since the Kickstarter as well. I mean, the reality is Star Citizen is one of the worst game experiences ever when you talk about the game itself, the mechanics of the game. It's gorgeous, and it's spaceships, and that's what we're addicted to. But man, the FPS is trash. There is no FPS game in the world. Look at case in point. There's no FPS game in the world where this is acceptable. If Call of Duty players had less than 210 frames per second server side, there'd be a mass exodus. You know, it's just, the reality is, no one can tell me that Star Citizen performs well. And if you say that, you're a liar.
Welcome to Metro Center.
Because it doesn't. Like, the FPS is the worst. The reloads, if I wrote down every bug that I experienced while I played a session, it would be a huge list. It's not based. I can create videos of every single thing that happens. We can go... We'll do it right now. We'll go to a bunker and see it, like the delay in FPS combat. Look at that. Look at the glitches at the doors. Like, there's so many little things that are wrong. You're a liar if you say you never had those issues. Honestly. You're based with you. Hey, Blade. Appreciate it. And I don't mean to be rude to you, but seriously, don't cope and, like, try and fucking... You know, don't try and blow that smoke up our butt. Like, look at the lag and the frame drop and the stutter, the desync. The desync is egregious in this game. And look, I'm here. I like the game. I like Star Citizen. I'm on board with the dream, right? But let's be real. The devs are trash. They overpromise and underdeliver. The game is in tech debt, and it may not technically be possible. Well, we know it's not technically possible to do what the CEO originally pitched when he got his first $200 million. $200 million, by the way. They've had to change the scope of the entire thing because he doesn't know what he's talking about. We gave a guy $200 million that doesn't have a clue of what's possible. And it's cool to be like, you know, never been done before, we're going to build it. But you also have to be realistic about what's possible and what would be possible under, is it Moore's Law? What's the law of computer development? Moore's Law, right? No, they're not. You can't change physics with money. Like, if DARPA and the US military can't do it, a video game company that's not even $1 billion can't do it. What does a F-35 cost? Like $4 billion? My buddy does software updates for the military, and like, we were just talking about budgets the other day and what kind of ridiculous stuff they have. And that's the reality is, if they can't do it, there's no way a third string game developer can do it.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
So that's intended. That glitch is intended there, but...
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, there's no checks and balances. It's mismanaged grossly with a CEO that says, let's do this, and everyone jumps and says, okay. And they try and they fail, and they do a bad job, and yada, yada, yada. What's an Asperia Stinger? Is that the, oh, the Stinger's the new Van Duel ship, right? Which is terrible. Let's see, is that what that is? I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Vehicle select. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Alright, let's document the bugs as we go, right? So we call the ship, let's go over to the hangars, push the button in the elevator. That elevator was actually pretty quick that time. There's plenty of games where the elevator is like there, like it should be. The elevator returns to lobby. So we push the button to go to our hangar. We're going to our hangar. This, I doubt it. This is a rarity where like everything is worked. Because I'm talking about it, everything is worked, which is amazing. My ship's there, which is amazing. My ship is on the pad and not morphed through it, which is amazing. These are all things that happen on a daily basis, by the way. These bugs, I'm not making this stuff up. This is stuff that happens to people all the time. How does the ramp access work on this? Do we just... Is there like a... Like an alien button here? This is a weird little ship, how you kind of slide through it. A roller coaster. And almost everything, design-wise, in this game is stolen from another brand. Which, you know, isn't that big of a deal for me. I mean, the Van Duel are absolutely Battlestar Galactica ships. They're Cylons. With a little hint of Klingon. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. I wish this ship was awesome, but it's not. Landing gear's not going up. That's interesting. Okay, landing gear doesn't work, so there's a bug. Let's see, can we do it manually? Appear to be any way to do that. Maybe it's damaged? I don't know. I don't see speed on my altitude. Speed on my heads-up display. Oh, my ship wasn't turned on. Maybe that's why. But I was able to fly my ship with it turned off, so that's a bug. You know what I mean? Like, well, Casey, they would do server meshing in Unreal, which they are able to do. You know, the coordinate system benefit of Star Citizen ended years ago. Just, you know, so 64-bit mapping has been out in all the other engines for a while now. And that was a big ticket item. That was a big accomplishment they did when they created the server meshing, or not server meshing, they created the coordinate system in SC. That was a big deal. Alright, let's go do... Let's just go to the AST facility.
An AST facility, hold on.
I want to show how janky the FPS combat
You're ready
is.
to tackle this one. Just keep your head down and you should be able to get it soon.
And this ship annoys me because I want that to be centered. Like, I have to look up at my fireball. Which what that means is PvP, I don't have a lot of up to look at. It's kind of like a freelancer almost. And at the window, I'm not a big fan of the cockpit. I like the cockpit, the pilot to be farther forward. You can see there's a fighter I want to be able to see up. Why can't I jump? No power. I don't know what's going on here, but I can't jump, so that's a bug. You know what I mean? Like, the game doesn't work well. It's like workaround city. So I had to cycle my modes to get it to work. And this is just like a small sliver of what playing Star Citizen is like. Like, it literally is like this all the time. And that's the bugs. The performance is not fixable. Like, when we go down the ESD and we do the FPS, like, that's not fixable. That's a tech debt problem. The server is not powerful enough to do what they're trying to make it do. Like, they need to rely on client side for some stuff. I don't know. But you can't rely on client side in a PvP game because people will cheat. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I'll be back in a little bit. Come and join us at starcitizendiscord.com. What you give the game 1 to 10 for fun factor. Randy, it's worth playing. Like, I bitch about it and talk about the tech debt and talk about Star Citizen as like a scam. It's not really. I mean, it's grossly mismanaged is what it is. But it's absolutely worth playing because the spaceships are dope. And from a new player perspective, there's a year of content. If you don't get spoiled, if you don't try and buy the game with lots of money, and you don't accept big gifts from people that have a ton of money in game, the content in Star Citizen is starting out with a small ship, doing the little missions, and growing into bigger ships and more money as you get better in the game, just like any other game. And that progression can be very rewarding